Story time, how I ended up writing for Janelle Monàe at the 2020 Oscars. So the connection starts with Tracy Ellis Ross. Back in 2013, I was still making hair videos, and that's how Tracy and I connected and became friendly. And then a few years later, 2016, Tracy brought me on to write for Black Girls Rock. We did this really fun musical medley where Tracy was dancing and singing to all the hit songs that year, and it was really fun, and it was choreographed by this guy, Jamel McWilliams. He is an incredible choreographer. He did the Black Girls Rock opening, but he's worked with everybody. He's done all these world tours. He's choreographed for like Coachella and Lizzo and Nick Jonas and Dancing with the Stars, and he's just like booked and busy. This is a photo of us from the Vanity Fair Oscars after party, and that's one of my best girlfriends, Michelle Buteau. Just after New Year's 2020, I was flying back from Puerto Rico to New York, and I was in the airport, and I get a text from Jamel that's like, hey, would you want to possibly work on this very top secret project? And I was like, I need a job, so yes. I said yes, and I didn't even know what it was. We hop on the phone, and he explains to me that the job is for the 2020 Oscar opening, and that they're looking for a writer. And when he told Janelle that he had worked with me, she was like, oh yeah, that makes sense. I had been a longtime fan of Janelle Monàe's music, but I first met her in 2018. 2018 at an Essence Women in Music party, and she was kind enough to take a picture with me. And when I was like, I'm a huge fan, she was like, I'm a big fan of you. And I was like, what? How is that real? Fun fact, I also met Chloe and Halle at this party, and they came up to me. They were like, just the locks. We love your videos. We do all your hairstyles. And I was like, what? It was truly one of the most surreal moments ever. And so, yeah, it's been really cool to see them flourish and also continue putting locks on the map. A few months later, when Dirty Computer came out, I got invited to actually host the premiere screening and the talkback with Janelle Monàe. I was living in New York at the time. Janelle and Jamel and the rest of the team, the whole Wonderland team, are in LA, which is where I live now. So all of our meetings were done via like text and FaceTime. This is me on FaceTime. So the opening was a parody of Janelle Monàe's song Come Alive. Instead of the original lyrics, though, it was all about the nominees for the 2020 Oscars and some of the films that had been snubbed, so to speak. And I've written a lot of song parodies over the course of my career, and y'all know I also write some original music. So this was like perfectly up my alley and an incredible opportunity, and it came out great. Here was my Oscar look. My stylist was Ty Turner. Shout out to Ty, I miss her very much. My makeup artist was Delina Medine, one of my best girlfriends, did all my makeup on Decoded, who just happened to be in town because I think she was doing Oscar makeup for somebody else that weekend. Delina absolutely bodied this makeup. Fun fact, I do not have my septum pierced. This is a fake, and I did a finger wave. I love a finger wave. I did my own hair. And here's a really incredible photo of me just like completely cheesing backstage because I was so proud of Janelle, and honestly, I couldn't believe that I got to work on this. Lucky for me, we are still friendly to this day. Here's Janelle and I on the picket lines during the actor strike last year, and yeah, that's how it happened.